All right, friends, welcome back to art class. Today we're going to be finishing our rainbow design on this side of our worksheet. And then we're going to be flipping it over and adding some vertical cuts in it. And then we're going to be weaving in through these vertical cuts that we make using some strips of paper. So when you get your artwork back, you need to check it and make sure you have all of it colored in. Remember the story Rainbow Weaver. So your worksheet should be completely filled in, no white spots at all. Using crayons, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, all colored in. Rainbow pattern. Once you've done that, and everything is filled in, no white spots showing, then we're gonna flip it over to this side. You are going to fold it in half. It is very important that you line up the corners. And then start from the middle, make a crease going outward, okay? The main things that we're going to cut today are these vertical lines. So if you need to draw something, maybe with crayon, to help you where you're going to cut, it's these vertical lines right here. So this is where we want to cut. You can see I'm making mine a little bit darker, and right where they stop is where you want to stop. So I'm gonna start cutting. See, my paper's folded in half, and we're only cutting these vertical lines here. And right when I get to the end, that's my stopping point. You are not cutting across this way, horizontally. You are only cutting straight up and down. Oop, you need to stop. And you were not cutting all the way through. If you cut all the way through, you will mess up your weaving. We have to stop right there. I am not cutting all the way through. I am stopping right where that line stops. That's where I stop. Till I've done all these vertical lines. Once you've done that, you can put your scissors down, open your weaving back up, and flatten it out so that you are looking at the AB side. All right, we're gonna start weaving. So you're gonna come up and pick out some strips. You can pick up maybe 3 or 4 at a time, and they're different colors. So what we want to do first is we want all the A's to show and all the B's to hide. So if you want an A to show, that means you're going to go under the A. Under the A, and you'll notice it's showing. And then you're going to go over the B. Under the A to make it show, over the B to hide it. Weaving is all about a pattern. So we want to make sure we're doing this same pattern. Covering up the B's, under the A. Covering up the B, under the A. Until your strip looks like this. Okay, so I fed that strip all the way through. Now I'm going to begin my second strip. But I don't want my A to show on the second pass. I want my B to show. So instead of going under the A, we're going to go over the A and under the B. So over the A, under the B. Over the A, under the B. Over the A, you gotta pick up the B, go under it. Over the A, under the B. And now, when you push your strips up, only the B is showing. And that's what we wanna do, okay? Now, sometimes your letters may be really close together. If that's the case and you can't see your letters, Then you can just think about weaving the strips going under or over. So now I want my A to show. So I'm gonna go under the A and hide the B. Under the A, hide the B. A, hide the B. Picking up the strip under, over, under, over. And scooting it up. Like this. So we basically are just making a pattern going under, over, under. The next one would be over, over. So that means over, under, over, under, over, under. So even if you can't see your letters anymore, you can still go by that same process. And it should look like a checker pattern is starting to form. And remember, this is the back side of our paper. And the front side of our paper will start looking like this.